Hello and welcome to my channel. Lorraine here. I hope you're all well, finding time to do what you love doing best. So again, I must apologise. I have been off camera crafting away at this. I did do a video a few days ago of it wasn't this page. I did another page, and I did a recording of this Shabby Romance Journal. And I finished the page, finished the video, said goodbye to you, sent all my best wishes, went to turn the camera off, and you know what's happened. The camera had turned itself off, so I had about 10 minutes of maybe 40 minutes recording. So I apologise for that. That process you didn't get to see. I have been doing other bits as well, just because the timing has not been right in this house to record things. It's been fairly noisy. We've got some some builders outside. This morning, I apologise if you can hear a noise. My husband's out chopping wood with his electric saw thing, so that's noisy. But I thought, I'm just going to come on and you can watch me do this. This is not rocket science, this page. I am just going to be doing some collage on this page. I didn't want to put a pocket or anything on here. This is a bag, a handmade glassine bag, and I'm going to fill that with something, and it's going to get something else on top of this. So I didn't want to put another pocket or anything here because it would have been too bulky. So I'm just going to collage this page. So I've got lots and lots and lots of scraps on my desk. If you could see the rest of my desk, it is a tip. It literally looks like I've just tipped the scrap bin out everywhere. And there's bits of fabric, bits of card, bits of paper. But you know, I love working. I can't work when it's really tidy. When I don't have everything on the desk, because I'm always up and trying to find stuff then. So, which glue shall I use? I've ordered some glue at last online. If you've been watching me and I've been talking about my glue fiasco, it's an absolute nightmare. So I went on some Greek sites this week and I found one site that did art glitter glue. Now I haven't used art glitter glue, but I listened to lots of other people that use it and say it's fantastic, the best glue. So I thought, okay, bite the bullet, Lorraine, order some. So I put the order in for art glitter glue, some Fabri-Tex, because I've never used Fabri-Tex either, and I'm really struggling getting fabrics to stick down. I ordered lots of different things from this Greek website. So I put the order in, and then you go to pay, and it wants a credit card. I don't have a credit card. I don't believe in credit cards. So I don't have a credit card. I have a debit card or cash. That's what we use. And so I pushed the button for debit card, and it sent me an invoice and said, go to the bank and pay the invoice and then we'll dispatch the stuff. And I thought, you know what, this day and age, I don't want to have to be doing that. The banks here, there's always massive queues outside the bank, so there's no way I'm going paying an invoice before they'll post it to me. I could pay on arrival, but then you get charged extra. No, I ain't doing that. It's expensive enough for delivery without having to pay extra delivery. Excuse me, I'm just having a drink because I'm still a bit hoarse. So I cancelled that order. So then I went on a different one, and I couldn't find the glues. So I've ended up going back to Amazon Germany. It's expensive for delivery because it's coming from Germany rather than Greece. I did look at other Greek sites, but they didn't sell any reputable glues. When I say that, I don't mean to be disrespectful to the glues, but I've spent a small fortune on different glues here, and they haven't been what I call a good glue for what I need it for. So I've ordered from Amazon in Germany. So they're going to take a while to get here. The delivery cost is extortionate, but you can't do this hobby, you can't do this type of crafting, I think, without using good glue. So I'm hoping that it will come. I've tried to stick a lace pocket here. I could not, with the glues I've got, I could not get the glue to stick onto here. So I've put this card one on and I've stuck it down. This is the third attempt. I don't touch it because it's still a bit damp. So I don't know. I don't particularly like this pocket here. So I'm going to have to cover it. It's a bit too blingy for what I wanted, but I'll sort that out. That's not a problem. So, right, what else shall I put there? What else? I'll just put that over there because that's going to go on that page. I have so many scraps. I don't want anything too... I think I'm going to try and put some pink across, a little bit of pink. So we'll use tiny little bits of this pink. I was thinking of using this because it's fairly flat and I can put a little bit of something behind it. Now then, do I put a full strip down the page? Oh, I've done that the wrong way. There we go. Or just bits of it. We'll just put that bit there. Put it over towards this side of the page because then it'll pick up the pink here. So this is a sweet image. This is from, gosh, I can't remember the name. I think it's Journaling with Digis. It's Kelly Watson's kit, and I won. I don't know why, I can't remember because it's a long time ago. And I won the kit and I did make a couple of journals. Yep, I like that there. I made a couple of journals with it, but I've used it like this. This was one of the print off tags, but I just cut the tag bit off the top and put it onto this pocket. And there's some lovely images, some lovely romantic images, some little naughty images. For the day, naughty images, but ever so cute. I cannot remember the name of the kit, but I will try and remember whose kits and whose papers I've used, where I got them from, and if I can remember, I will link the channels in the description box when I do a flip through of this journal when it's some bit near. Nah. This is a nice digital paper. This is one that I've inherited from Susie, my friend who unfortunately died. Not sure I like that one there. I might like it here, and then try and find something to go with the grey at this side. Okay, so we'll do this much. So yeah, from Susie's stash that I got. I don't know if I told you, but Susie unfortunately died last year, and she was an artist and crafter, and her husband invited people to a, I think in America you call them estate sales. Yeah, and to buy whatever stuff was there of Susie's, and the money that he raised, it was for donations towards Susie's favourite charity, which was the animal rescues from Kalymnos, which is the island where we live. So lots of us went along and bought different things. I took lots of Susie's crafting things. I made a donation to the animal charity. If any of you listening are animal lovers and would be interested to learn a little bit more about the animal welfare and animal upkeep on the island, message me and I'll send you some links. We're only a tiny island, and there's quite a lot of good work that goes on for the animals on the island. There is a lot of bad stuff that happens on the island, as in most places. There's animal cruelty, unfortunately. Abandoned cats and dogs, wild cats that live out of the bins, but people go and feed them. I look after. We had a neighbour who died, and his cats are still here. So every day we feed those and ours. There's a funny story about we only have one cat of our own now, and he's quite a character, and he's called Zuki, as in Suzuki. One of our friends had a Suzuki car and was going back to England, and we picked her car up from the port to bring it back here. We were looking after it while she was back in England, so the car was going to stay on our drive while she came back. So we drove down, husband drove down, I got out of the car, drove the Suzuki back, and on the way back I could hear a little noise, and I was sure it was a cat. Anyway, I drove it home, I drove the car home and pulled onto the drive, and I said to my husband, you need to just check inside the engine, I think there's a cat. He said, you can't have a cat in the engine, it would have died. I said, well, there's something making a noise. I said, it doesn't sound right. I said, just open the engine, please. Anyway, then he heard this little cry. So he opened the bonnet, nothing obvious inside the engine. So he had a rumble around, and at the back of the headlights, where the headlights are at the front of the engine, there was this tiny little pocket, and he put his finger in and he said, there's a cat inside. He could feel the fur. So he managed to get just 2 fingers in and get hold of this cat and drag it out, and I'm telling you no lies, it was the size of my hand. He was so tiny. Obviously his mother had abandoned him, I don't know, but he'd made his way into the engine, obviously to stay safe and warm, and I'd driven him home. So he stayed, and he's our only remaining cat now. We only have him. Cats, they're not like cats that you have at home. We don't have them in the house. They have they have a lovely brick house outside with the beds and the blankets and things inside, and we feed them in there, so they're free to go in and out of there whenever they want. They've got shelter, they've got warmth, they've got food. They were all rescue cats. We haven't got any of our own cats really. They're all cats that have adopted us for one reason or another. But then they get old and they die, and or they go off. Somebody's obviously giving them better food than I give them, so they go off somewhere else. They come back again and then they vanish again. So we have Zuki, our one cat, and he's, at the moment, he's got his winter weight on, and he is enormous. He is massive. Because they put the outside cats out. I don't know if house cats do it as well, but the outside cats put weight on for winter so that they don't freeze. And I don't know what I bet he weighs, he must weigh 4 or 5 kilos easily. I don't know if I want some more reddy pink up there, or if there's enough pink. I might just do a tiny little sliver at the other side, just to there. I'll just distress ink the edges. I'm just going to check this video is running. Yes, it is. You're still with me. So we'll just put this pink strip here. Sorry if I've moved out of shot. I'm really good at doing that. So I've been watching lots and lots and lots of YouTube videos, getting some inspiration from different places. I've been watching Anne at Odulcina Scraps. She does lovely shabby vintage things, and I've been watching her. I've been watching Laurie, Girl on the Ridge. That's been good. I'm going to try and bring a bit of the grey in to this side, just to bring in that grey. Who else have I been watching? I've watched loads and loads and loads of videos. Night time, the lighting's not good in this room, so I can't craft at night. And my husband likes football, so quite often there's football on the TV. So not that I mind, because I like football too. There we go. So I watch the football sometimes. But if it's not a game that interests me, then what I will do is I'll put my headphones in and sit with my tablet or my laptop and watch YouTube videos. So I think I'm done with the collage stuff there. So I like that I've brought the pinks in. I've brought this grey in, and the these colours, this beige coffee colour, to match in the distressed edges on here. Now I did say I might put this on, and I don't know if I want to do or not. I made this and I've tried it on every page and I cannot find a place for it. So I don't know whether it's going to go in. No, I don't like it on there. I keep doing this. I don't like it there. So what I do have over the other side is another blank page, but I'm going to put this envelope on here, and I'm going to hold it in with this altered paper clip, just like this. So we can tuck something on that page from behind this envelope flap, which is what we'll do. And this is enough on this page, but what I will do, I'll just stamp some script on there, just using vintage photo distress ink. Not lots, I don't want lots, just little bits, just to add a little bit of something to the page. There we go. Going back to the animal thing, I had a phone call this morning from one of the ladies who runs one of the animal charities asking me if I had somewhere secure to house a cat for 10 days that she's rescued. It will go back to living wild, but it's had some medical treatment, so it's not well enough to be out on its own really at the moment. But I don't have anywhere where we can. It's got a head collar on, and it's had 7 teeth out and some other bit of surgery that I don't know what is. So it has to be inside, it has to be secured, it can't be let loose yet. But I can't have it in the house because we have 2 dogs. And the dogs, they wouldn't harm it, but they wouldn't give it a minute's peace. They'd hassle it, they want to play with it. So we can't take the cat in. I'm sure she'll find somewhere for it, I'm sure. Now this is another page that needs something, and I don't know. I have no idea what to put here. I don't know whether to just put a pocket on there. I'll just have a quick flick through and see. I don't think I've done many. I've done fabric pocket there. I wonder how I got that glued. Oh, I know, it's double-sided tape, is that? I'm not going to give you a flip through. You obviously see it as I'm flicking the pages, but I want to do a proper flip through for this journal, so I'm not going to talk you through what I've done at this point. I'll do it at the proper flip through. This is how much work I've done off camera. I apologise, I was going to bring you along for crafting and haven't. I have done some, haven't I? You've seen some of the things that I've done. Where am I? I've done lots of collage work. I've enjoyed doing the collage work. Some pages I'm leaving. I've decided I wanted to leave some of them. Maybe I'll just leave this one because it's got this across from it. So maybe I'll just do, I don't know, we'll do some stenciling, shall we? We'll do stenciling. Get a stencil out. Okay, I have 2. And I'm just using vintage photo. I'm not doing colours. I'm just going to use this, do a little bit of this. So I'm using a blending brush that's for makeup. And I'm just going to, I'm sorry I'll be wobbling the camera here. I just want a little bit of this. Not lots. There we go, of that. And then I'm going to put this floral one in the middle. Sorry if I'm wobbling this camera. There's no way of managing it the way I've got the camera set up going. best plan would be to bring my other desk up from downstairs, but it's solid wood, and there we go. I didn't want it a lot. I only wanted a faint image there, so that you can journal across from that. I don't even know if you can pick that up, but it's very faint, which is what I wanted. I need another pocket here, but I'm going to have to wait for those until that glue comes. I don't know how long it's going to be. And here I'm going to put, I could just fasten it in actually, with a paper clip. I could do, you know, I could do an altered paper clip that I already have and just leave that on here. So that's fastened in. Maybe I'll do that. This envelope is going to go into here, but first I need to make sure that it's glued down properly and not going to come off. If I'd have thought about it before I'd started trimming and decorating, I would have stitched it in, but I didn't think about it before then, so too late. So I think that's it for today. Don't look because you need to see the flip through. It's coming on. It's looking very, very chunky, very squishy. I want to add lots more lace and fill up the pockets. I've got lots of ephemera on the go, so lots and lots of ephemera to go into these pockets and things that I've got hidden everywhere. I'm going to put some lace on the edges of some of the pages. So that's it for today. So really enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you're well, stay safe, and see you again soon. Bye.